Hi, welcome to the Break for Moms. The show is live. However, that means there is a 1 minute delay. So I have to wait for a second for viewers to pop up on the screen. So if you're watching, this is part two of a two-part broadcast on Bidchat for September 26th, 2016. So thanks so much for joining. And I am waiting for viewers to pop up on my live show, and then I will continue to talk. So thanks for joining. If you watched the first part of the broadcast, I was talking about a contest that you can enter to win. One is this t-shirt behind me, and the other is a book from Usborne Books. We have a consultant joining the show from Usborne Books. Her name is Emily Tosh, and I see that she is watching right now, so I'm going to go ahead and start talking since my viewers are back. Hi, so sorry for the delay in the broadcast. There was a bit of an interruption, but Emily will join the show in a minute. So we're going to wait for some other viewers to join back in. Emily, I hope that your Bitcoins are back in your account. There should be 300, and you don't even need to be worried about checking when you go to click bid. They should just be there. And if they're not there, then I'll just go ahead and continue the broadcast and talk about the sport book, and we'll make sure that we get you on the show next time. But we'll still go ahead and run the contest. So hi to my 5 viewers. Hopefully you are the viewers that were just here a few minutes ago. I'm so sorry for the interruption with the broadcast. I have an expert caller that is going to be calling into the show to talk about Usborne Books, and we had a little technical issue with getting her to call into the show, so I had to log out, and it kind of sent me off of the live broadcast in order to make sure she had what she needed to call into the show. This is live, so if anything goes wrong, there isn't a chance really to fix things other than to scramble to get going again and go live again. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that the other 55 viewers join back in soon. I'm going to just wait a few minutes so that they can hopefully find the broadcast and come back. If not, hopefully they will watch the archived broadcast. Sorry, I'm getting my little background film situated here. So if you're just joining, I want to tell you really quickly, hopefully I'm not saying the same thing too many times for those that were watching before. There are a few different ways that you can win something today. The first is super easy. All you have to do is click the heart at the bottom of the show profile. It looks just like that little heart. I think it's on the bottom down here, or it might be on the left side of your screen. I can't remember. If you click that, then it will turn red, and I will get a notification that I'm a new follower. And I will send you 100 Bitcoins for free just for tuning into the show today. That's super easy. You don't have to call into the show. All you have to do is click that heart. So go ahead and click on that heart now if you're just joining for the first time. You haven't done it already. If you've done it already, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will send you those Bitcoins if you haven't got them from me already. So check your account and make sure you get those Bitcoins. If not, contact me. You can contact the show at The Break for Moms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I will post resources from the show. So today we're talking about Usborne Books. I will post information about Usborne Books on social media so that you can find that to get more information, as well as the book and audio tape by Marie Kondo called The Japanese Art of Decluttering. We talked about decluttering in the first part of this broadcast. If you're just tuning in, all you have to do is look in the archive broadcast and click on the first part listed as September 26, 2016. That's the first half. The second half, I use the hashtag part 2, so you know that this is the second half. And you can also watch any of the archive broadcasts on YouTube or Vimeo. Just search for The Break for Moms. Make sure you use the number 4 in the title. So we have 8 viewers now. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Emily to call in now, and hopefully the rest of the viewers that we lost a minute ago will tune back in. Sorry about that for those of you that are popping back on. I had a little technical issue, and I was trying to get our expert caller from Usborne Books to call into the show. We had a couple little issues. So I'm back up and running, and I'm going to stay here. So thanks for tuning back in. And those that are just joining, welcome. I'm Nicole, the host of The Break for Moms, and we are about to hear from Emily Tosh. So Emily, go ahead and call into the show, and I will wait, and I'm going to, in the meantime, hold up this adorable book from Usborne Books. I know I'm repeating myself to those of you that tuned in the beginning, but because this is live, I don't know who's viewing. I don't know who left the broadcast and who is joining as a new viewer. So I want to make sure that everybody understands what we're talking about. So we're talking about Usborne Books. And Emily Tosh is a consultant from Usborne Books. She's a dear friend of mine. She gave me this book. It's adorable. It's for little ones. However, Usborne Books sells books for kids of all ages. So you will have a chance to win a free book. And Emily's going to tell you how you can do that. And I will piggyback off of what she's saying and give you more information on how to enter the contest on Bidchat. So Emily is about to pop up on the screen. Hi, Emily. There's a 1 minute delay, so I'm going to wait to hear and see her. Hi, Emily. Hang with me. I'll see you in 1 minute. Hi, Emily. There you are.
Hey, Nicole. Thanks so much for having me on today. I'm so sorry about that little glitch that we had. Okay. Yeah, well, I've got plenty now, so thank you. Okay, well, I was watching Nicole earlier and she showed you the musical book that I sent her. Our books are engaging, exciting for kids. They're very durable. And I noticed that Nicole mentioned her daughter had accidentally torn the side of that. And I wanted to mention to you, all of our books actually come with a lifetime guarantee. And so that means that if anything happens to your book, such as the binding gets a little tear, you can always have it replaced for just 50% of the cost. So that's important for the viewers to keep in mind, that guarantee there. Yep. So you and me need to get in touch and I can get you a new one. But I'm so glad she shared about those and how her daughter just loves that book. And that's really what I think about our books is that these are the books that kids want to read. And they're the books that parents want to read to their kids. Because we moms know not all books are created equal. We know that all of our kids favor certain books over others. And so I wanted to share with your viewers today 5 books really quickly that run kind of a variety of age groups. So is it okay if I go ahead and get started with that? Okay. All right, so I'm starting out with our That's Not My Hedgehog. This is our That's Not My series. And this is a touchy-feely book from Usborne. We all know that babies explore their world through senses. And so this little hedgehog has a shiny nose, but it says, that's not my hedgehog. His nose is too shiny. And it goes through, and you'll notice around each picture, we have these dark black lines. That allows your child, your baby, to actually see the book, because we all know that baby's sight isn't totally developed yet. And that's what I love about Usborne is the researchers and the authors just put so much into this. They really want to make sure that these books are age appropriate. So this is our one for babies. I also have to share with you, Nicole mentioned we specialize in nonfiction, and that is one of the things that drew me to Usborne, was being able to find books that could help teach my kids about topics like the human body. So this is Look Inside Your Body. It has so many flaps for your child to lift. Just the very motion of lifting these flaps helps your child to actually retain that information better. So this is the human body book. I bet Troy would really like this book, your son, Nicole. But every page has lots of questions and answers and flaps for your child to lift. And we have a whole series of these that you can find on my website.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to share 2 more then, and the other one you'll have to just enter to win. This is our Shine the Light series. These are our flashlight books. They are nonfiction books in story format, and I had to share it with you today because each one of these books has a hidden picture at the behind each page. So I don't know if you can see it through here or not. Can you see the little? So behind each page, there's a hidden picture that your child can discover. And then when you turn the page, it'll give them a little more information about that picture. Okay, I don't have time. I don't have time to share the rest, but I'd love for you to check out my website. Nicole's going to share that information. And you can email me at etoshbooks@gmail.com. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Emily. Oh, I feel like I'm on national television giving her the countdown. Thank you so much, Emily, for joining me with the show. And we apologize for the technical issues. But That was a great co-broadcast, wasn't it? That is the awesome part about Bidchat is it's two-way live streaming. You can't do that on YouTube. You can't do that on Facebook. You can't do that on the other live streaming platforms, to my knowledge. Bidchat is the first. So that's what makes Bidchat more fun to do live. Why Bidchat is more fun, because you can do two-way. So Emily, thank you so much for your time. So you want to know how can you win one of those books? Let me tell you. All you have to do is two things. Step one is make sure you are following the show. Click the heart if you haven't already under the show profile, under my name, under the profile. It will turn red, and that's how you know that you are officially following me and the show. If you've done that already, great. Check. Step two, you need to send me a message within Bidchat. When you look at my profile, you go to my profile page. Once you are a follower, one of the options next to the heart is a little, it looks like a little text box, almost as if you were texting. It looks like a little text box or like a speech bubble. If you click on that, it opens up a messaging system. If for any reason you have trouble doing that, you can reach out to me on Twitter or on Facebook at The Break for Moms. But I want you to do it on Bidchat, number one, because then I know I have a way to contact you back. And number two, because we want to make sure that the messaging system is working for everybody. You understand how to do that so that you can get in contact with me and other viewers can get in contact with me on Bidchat, because I want to get your feedback on the show. So I want to make sure that that's working, and this is a great way to make sure that that's working and you're able to message with me, and I am able to contact you back and reply and get your contact information, because in order to win a book, I need an address to send it to. So the best way to do it is through Bidchat. So step one, make sure you click the heart to follow the show. Step two, send me a message within Bidchat and the show. Go to my profile. Next to the heart is the little text box or speech bubble, whatever you want to call it. Click on that and it will open up a private message system and you can send me a message. The messaging, it doesn't take a ton of characters, so feel free to send me like 3 messages if you want to say more than one sentence. You can say, hi, I'm, I don't know, Julie, whatever your name is, and I would like to win and let us know which book or which age range book you would like to win. I will list all of the books that are available to win on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at The Break for Moms with the number 4 in the title. Make sure you get that right. So feel free to reach out to me that way. But I will list those books. So if you want to request a specific book, you can look at those books on social media and make your decision, and then send me the message within Bidchat, and I'll go through all of the messages, and I will take everybody's name who sends me a message, and I will put it into a drawing, and I will draw the name. Okay? So I'm hoping that everybody has a good chance to win. At the same time, I want to make sure we have as many entrants as possible. So do not be shy. Go ahead and send me that message. And if you're having any trouble, like I said, reach out to me and the show on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at The Break for Moms with the number 4. And I'll make sure that you figure out how to follow me on Bidchat and click on that private messaging system so that you can send me a message with your entry for the book giveaway. So again, all you have to do is follow, click the heart, follow the show, private message me on Bidchat, click on the little text box or speech bubble, whatever you want to call it, and just say, hey, say your name, say, I would like to be entered into the book giveaway, or I would like to win the bear book, or whichever book you saw that Emily showed you that you would like to win, or I would like to win whichever book would be best for a 5-year-old. Or I'm not sure which one, but I want to win. And then I can send you a message back and tell you what your choices are. Or I can direct you to social media where you can look at a picture of the books on social media and make your decision. Okay? So don't worry about all of the fine details. Just reach out to me on Bidchat. And if you're having trouble, reach out to me on social media at The Break for Moms. And I will make sure you are entered. Okay? So it's 1:48. You have 12 minutes to call into the show to be entered into a separate drawing for a show t-shirt. So far, I only have 4 people entered into the drawing. So if no one else calls in, I will automatically be giving those people all a free t-shirt, because it seems silly to draw a name out of 4 people. It's not enough. I want more callers. So I need to encourage you to call into the show. Anyhow, those that are already entered into the drawing, you are very likely going to get a free t-shirt from me. So I will be reaching out to you on Bidchat after the show and sending you a message requesting your address and your shirt size. I have this in small, medium, large, and extra large. That covers a pretty wide range. I am pretty petite, but the small fits me very, very well. So I would say they are true to size. So just go ahead and make sure you are checking your Bidchat messages, and we will make sure that you get that t-shirt. So I have 30 viewers now. If you're just tuning in on the board you tuned in earlier, thank you for watching the Red Form Moms. I am going to conclude the broadcast at 2 p.m. I'm so sorry. I am tripping over my words today. I think I'm still kind of upset about the little technical glitch that we had. If you tuned in earlier or if you're just tuning in, this is the second half of the broadcast. There is another broadcast labeled 9/26 for September 26th. And you can go ahead and click on that after the show and watch the archived first half of the show, as well as this half. This half of the show is a separate video in Bidchat under my archived broadcast. And I labeled it with a hashtag part 2 because our broadcast got split and I had to stop, restart in the middle because we're having a little technical issue. So thank you for being patient with me, and thank you for coming back. If you tuned in at the beginning and you joined back in and found me again, I know it's a little tricky to find the broadcast once it stops and you have to find it again. There's a little bit of a delay with live streaming, but we did it. We did it, and it's going to get better and better. So I'm just so happy to be broadcasting, and I'm so glad I've got a few thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure you click on the heart to follow me, and you can automatically get 100 Bitcoins if you're just joining. If you click the heart to follow the show, I will get a notification after the show, and I will send you 100 Bitcoins for free. Just tuning in, and you can use those however you want. I would love for you to call into my show, but if you don't want to do that, or you're not sure how to do that, you want to just practice calling into any show that's available when you're ready, feel free to do that. It's my gift to you just for tuning in and taking a break from your daily routine as a mom and caregiver of children to watch the Break for Moms. So I'm going to conclude this broadcast with another little funny story, but I need to look at my notebook because I have a funny story, but I can't remember which one I wanted to share. I have so many things that I want to share, and sometimes I forget. Let's see. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so my friend Kara, hopefully you're still watching the broadcast. I know we got kicked off a little bit earlier, but hopefully you're still tuning in. So Kara will be laughing at this, my friend Kara. So I was telling her last night while we were in the garage, tagging items that I wanted to sell at a local mom to mom sale. I was telling her about my pajamas. Oh my goodness, my pajamas. Okay, so I have a pajama drawer filled with pajamas, but most of them are actually really old pajamas, or they are pajamas that were once my clothes, my regular clothes, and they got downgraded to pajamas once they were no longer acceptable as clothes. If you are doing that, do not do that. According to the book I mentioned earlier by Marie Kondo, The Japanese Art of Decluttering, Marie Kondo says, do not convert your old clothes into pajamas. Everything that you own needs to bring joy to you. So in relation to decluttering your lives, I want you to shut everything in your home that you're not sure if you should get rid of and say to yourself, does this bring me joy? If it does not bring you joy, get rid of it. Of course, this brings me joy, so I would never get rid of this book, this Usborne book. I love Usborne books. But if there are things you're not sure about, physically hold them. Does this bring you joy? If not, toss it. Okay? Get rid of it. That's what Marie Kondo says in her book. It's a fabulous book. It's really, really funny. I listened to the audio and I was cracking up the whole time because it's just something gets a little new agey, which I don't know. I don't agree with all of that, but it's funny. It's funny that this woman tells you to talk to your clothes and almost treat them like an extension of yourself. It's an interesting way of thinking about decluttering your life. And it might make it actually a little bit more fun. It made it more fun for me, and it's still a work in progress. I want to show you one more thing related to decluttering and the Japanese art of decluttering by Marie Kondo. So she mentioned that you should create clear folders and label them for your paper clutter. Frequently used, mine says frequently used. Oops, is that right? No, upside down, sorry. And to be dealt with, that's kind of the pile that you're probably going to end up getting rid of. But if you're not sure and you can't make a decision and you've got company coming in 5 minutes, just throw it in the to be dealt with folder. And the last one is the not frequently used folder. So you don't need to leave not frequently used coupons or I don't know, phone numbers that you have a special sheet. I have a contact list for my son's class. I had one for preschool, and I didn't use it all the time, but I didn't want to get rid of it. I needed it to be somewhere where I could pull it out quickly. I didn't want to leave it in his room because who knows what would happen to it. It would disappear. So the not frequently used folder is a good one for stuff like that. If you want to say that is important, but you don't use it all the time. So you can take all three of these folders and put them somewhere in your kitchen or your laundry room or wherever your office is or wherever you store your paperwork. And just minimize it to these three things. Don't leave it on the counter. It's the best advice I can give myself because right now I currently have clutter all over my counter. So after the show, I probably will go back to these folders. Again, if you're just tuning in, now frequently used folder, the frequently used folder, and the to be dealt with folder. And I use clear ones so you can see what's inside so you don't have to look through the entire package, the entire folder. You know what's in there in case you forget. So that's that. The Marie Kondo book, The Japanese Art of Decluttering. It will help declutter your life. As a mom, you know, it's hard. You don't have a lot of time to clean up, so you need to be efficient. And I need to be efficient as well. Okay, so we have 5 minutes. I see that the auction clock is running. I am praying. I'm crossing my fingers that in 10 seconds someone is going to call into the show because I really, really want someone else to be entered to win the Break for Moms t-shirt. I'm even willing to go an extra 5 minutes today because I know that some people are still learning how to call into the show at Bidchat. I see that auction clock running and it's running again now. So keep trying. Click refresh on your browser if you're having a harder time. Bear with me. We will have many more contests, so if you don't get entered into this one, there's a good chance I will do another t-shirt giveaway once the show is up and running and people on the other end, viewers, once you get more comfortable and feel like calling into the show, then we will do plenty more contests. So don't worry about it. But if you do call in, you will get entered to win one of these t-shirts. So all I have to do is call into the show now. I'm going to extend the show 5 minutes, so we'll go until 2:05 Eastern time. So that's there, so you don't forget. Again, if you're just tuning in, check the Break for Moms on social media and catch this broadcast from the beginning. There are 2 parts to this broadcast. The first part is labeled 9/26/2016. The second one has an additional label, a hashtag, and it says part 2 because the broadcast got split up and had a technical issue. So you will see 2 separate videos. Deanna, I'm sorry. I see that you're trying to call into the show. You must have run out of Bitcoin. So I will send you some after the show so you can call in at another time. If you don't have any Bitcoins, you can't call into the show. And it's too difficult to try to buy Bitcoins during the show. You want to make sure you have the Bitcoins ahead of time. If you don't have any Bitcoins, make sure you click the heart to follow the show and follow me. And I will send you 100 Bitcoins. I have about 3,000 to give away. So please do not hesitate. Hit that follow the heart. It will turn red so you know it's working. And I'll get a notification that I have a new follower and I'll send you 100 Bitcoins. And then next time you can call into the show and enter a contest. So with that said, one more time, I want to remind you about the other contest for Usborne Books. I talked with Emily Tosh, and I'm going to share her contact information on social media. Search at The Break for Moms on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and you'll see resources from the show, including the information that you need to shop the catalog on Usborne Books, and make a selection. So you can message me on Bidchat, tell me which book that you want to win, and you will be entered into the drawing. I will do the drawing next Monday on the show live. So at the end of this broadcast, if I have no other callers, I am going to go ahead and send all of my callers, the 4 that called in bravely over the last week, one of these t-shirts. So I just need to be able to reach out to you on the messaging system on Bidchat. So make sure that you have clicked the heart to follow me. That's the only way that we can message back and forth. Matt Curry has tipped you. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Did you know on Bidchat, if you're a broadcaster, you can get tips? That is fabulous. Matt, you have made my day. If you're a dad, you can still call into the show, or if you're a caregiver of young children, don't be bashful. You can give this cute pink t-shirt to a loved one in your life that would like a pink t-shirt that says The Break for Moms. I can enter you into the drawing. And of course, you can message me to be entered into the drawing for the book, Matt. So I hope that you will do that. surely there is a child in your life that would appreciate a book by Usborne Books. And of course, everybody needs help with decluttering, men and women alike. So I hope that you enjoyed my tips on the Marie Kondo book from the Japanese Art of Decluttering. I will share information for the book on social media as well, so that you can get that book at the library, or you can download the audio. You can do it for free through the library, or you can go to iTunes or Google Play and download it and have it on your phone. I wanted to show you the book today, but the person that I was borrowing the book from, I didn't get in touch with today, and I didn't have a chance to run to the library. And the audio, of course, does me no good while I'm live streaming to play audio. So at this point, I will just share it on social media. So know that it's coming. You'll get all the information you need. If you have any questions for me about the contest, about the show, if you would like to be an expert on the show, join me as a co-broadcaster. Reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at The Break for Moms. Make sure you use the number 4 in the title. Okay. We have 5 minutes left. I know it's almost 2 o'clock, but I'm going to extend for 5 minutes because I see that someone is trying to call into the show, and I do not want them to miss out on the chance to get a free t-shirt. So I'm going to wait. Thank you for the 6 of you that gave me a thumbs up today. I really, really appreciate that. If you did not give me a thumbs up today and you are happy with what you are seeing, you can hear me, you can see me okay, go ahead and give me a thumbs up now. That's instant feedback for me. That's really the only feedback I get while I'm going live. After the show, I always rewatch my broadcast to fine-tune things so that every show will get better and better. So, of course, any feedback is very, very important as a broadcaster. I'm still learning, just like all of you are still learning how to use the Bidchat website, how to call into the show. I know that there have been a few glitches still going on, so bear with us. We will get it all together, and we can do this. So remember, as a mom, you need to give time for yourself to take a break, or caregivers of children, you need me time to take care of yourself emotionally and physically. We talked about that on the show last week, and I want to reiterate that again. If you choose to do that with me, I'm so happy, I'm thrilled. But regardless, you need time for yourself, because the best moms and caretakers are those that take care of themselves as well. You need to stay healthy for your kids. They require a lot of energy. And of course, please tune in every Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. for the West Coast for the live broadcasts. Of course, if you're working or on the go, or for whatever reason you cannot catch the live broadcast, you can catch any of my broadcasts archived on Bidchat as well as on YouTube and eventually Vimeo. I'm getting Vimeo up and running. Search for The Break for Moms with the number 4, and you can catch any of the shows archived. Just look at the dates and you'll be able to pick and choose which one that you want to watch. And of course, if there is an interruption and I restart the broadcast, then you may see 2 videos with the same date, and that just simply means that the broadcast has been split up into 2 parts and 2 videos. So hopefully you don't get confused. Reach out to me with any questions that you have. And of course, you can message me directly on Bidchat, as I mentioned before. I'm going to call it 3 more minutes. In the meantime, I want to conclude by telling you again one more time about what's going on across Bidchat. We've got many friends and fellow broadcasters. If you are one of my fellow broadcasters from Bidchat, hi, thank you so much for watching. I've talked to many of you this week, too many to name you all, but I would love to personally give you a shout out on the show. So feel free to call into my show at any time, and I will advertise for your show, because us broadcasters need to look out for each other. I know some are running at the same time as mine, so it's a little bit more difficult. But of course, I want to congratulate all of the other broadcasters that are on Bidchat, both the new up-and-coming broadcasters as well as the celebrities. And speaking of celebrities, we've got some celebrities on this week to talk about Rock the Vote and Vote Latino, which is our charity of the week. So know that all broadcasters give a minimum of 5% of the proceeds from their broadcast, including myself, to charity. So the charity of the week is Vote Latino, and it's a part of the Rock the Vote program. So you can tune into broadcasts all week long on Bidchat regarding the upcoming election. And the debate is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you catch that. Regardless of who you're voting for, or if you're not sure, if you don't want to vote at all, tune in. They say it's going to be the hugest turnout in terms of viewership ever for a debate. It's going to be like the Super Bowl. So get the popcorn going, pour yourself a glass of wine, or have your cup of tea, or have snacks going. Make sure you get the kids to bed. Or if they're older, have them watch, because this is history in the making. Regardless of your political view, make sure you tune into the debate. I'm so excited. It's good to be in the know, regardless. And you've got to exercise your right to vote, whether or not you like either candidate. Know that we have this amazing right to vote that other countries and other citizens don't have. So get out there, get the information that you need to make the best decision you can. And I encourage you again to check out the broadcast on Bidchat regarding the election and the debate this week as a part of Rock the Vote and Vote Latino. I have 30 more seconds on the option clock, so I'm going to wait and see if we've got one more person calling in. I don't see a name yet, but whoever is calling in, thank you for trying. Anytime if you have trouble, click the refresh icon at the top of your browser. It looks like a half circle with an arrow, or of course, you can try a different browser. The best browser for live streaming, recommended directly by Bidchat, are Google Chrome and Firefox. So if you're not using one of those, next time make sure you use those. And I see that the auction clock timed out, so whoever's trying to call in, I'm so sorry, it's running again. Let's give you one more chance to call in, and then I'm going to be mindful of the time. And other broadcasters that have shows starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I don't want to run into their time trying to catch their broadcast. So we've got 15 more seconds, and then I am going to conclude the broadcast. You can tune in next Monday again, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Check out the archive broadcast if you didn't catch them in the beginning. I'm Nicole, the host of The Grateful Moms. I wish you a wonderful week, and know that if today wasn't a great day for you, every day is a new day. Being a parent is like riding a roller coaster, but you can do it. You've got this. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I can't wait to meet you next time on Bidchat. So don't hesitate to message me to enter the contest. Reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at the Break 4 Moms with the number 4, or tune in just to this live broadcast. If you're not sure about social media, just tune in. Go directly to the Break 4 Moms, www.bidchat.com/the Break 4 Moms with the number 4 on Bidchat every Monday live at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's the quickest way to get here, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye. And give me a second to turn off this broadcast. Don't laugh at me. My computer mouse is upside down. Okay, I'm going to say bye again. Thank you all for watching. See you next week. Have a great week.